everyone, it's Emeri here at Homestead Choremanship, and I am on my way down to the new property that we just bought down the road, our new project. This is going to be our first initial day down there doing anything, and it's pretty much going to be cleanup day or cleanup week, couple of weeks, however long it takes. That's going to be our first step, and then from there we can move on to doing actual projects. So that is where I'm heading. If you're new to our channel here, we've just recently started this channel, and our main channel, Homestead Horsemanship, we actually raise and train Missouri Foxtrotters and Clydesdale horses, and so that's really what we're about. And this is an off channel of that, where we're just going to kind of show all of our projects and chores that we're always doing around the homestead. JR's already down there with the bobcat, the skid steer, working and getting stuff cleaned up. So we're gonna go check in with him and see how much progress he's done and get started. So the first step that we did in cleanup was get the skid steer down there with the brush hog on it and just get all of the brush cleaned up, all of the little tree saplings gone. This really took up a good part of the first day, but with the skid steer, thankfully, we were able to get quite a bit done. We used the skid steer for most of it. Okay, so JR's got quite a bit done already. Me and Isaac got to run back to the house, pick up some tools and some lunch, and then we'll come back down and see how much more progress he's made. Okay, we're back down here, and we got quite a bit brush hogged. JR's been working away. The brush hog broke for a second, so he had to go fix that. So it put him behind a bit, but he's back down here, and it's looking quite a bit different already. It's definitely easier to walk through. So our plan is driveway coming down through there and kind of go around, like JR said, with the campers over there, and then come back this way right into there, and then turn back to where the house is going to sit, the little tiny house, I guess you call it, but we'll see on the driveway. And then over here where this pile is, we're hoping to do a great big round pen, and in the future, if we wanted to, and this worked out really well, we could do another tiny house over here and have two little rentals, Airbnbs, whatever we decide to do with them. So I'm pretty excited about it. I know JR's excited too. Kind of takes away on some of the projects back at home, but once we get this done, it's going to be a really nice place. It's something we wanted to do for a long time, so it's pretty cool. JR's over on the other side of the creek brush hogging now. It's kind of hard to be close to the brush hog because so much stuff is flying everywhere, so kind of staying back. Once we get everything brush hogged and just cleaned up, I think JR's running back over to get another attachment to start moving some stuff. We're gonna get a dumpster in here and just start throwing everything into the dumpster. Get everything out of here so we have a clean slate to work on. JR has a little bucket on there now. Not sure what you would call that attachment. He probably knows, but he's basically going to be cleaning up that fence line right now. So that's gonna look really nice once we get that area cleaned up. JR's got all the trees down from that little section, except this one. So I'll let you guys watch this one. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones. The whole tree, getting down to the roots, and then he'll push it over if he can. You almost got it. There it goes. Timber. Pretty cool. Almost. Holy moly. Wow. Here it goes. Wow. Cool, it's all down. Okay, so he's got everything down right here, and it looks like he's moving on to the side of the barn. So we'll go over there and watch that now. We hated to take a big old tree down like this, but it was way too close to the barn and the foundation. It was, you know, the roots are going to push the foundation over. So it was necessary for it to come down. So he couldn't get this one big old tree out. So we'll have to do that later on. He's got the roots all dug up. And we were worried about it falling on the electric lines right there. So we'll see how we get that on out of the ground later. And he has moved on to other stuff over here now. Next is gonna come down this little walnut tree by the barn. We would have liked to keep it up, but it's just a little too close to the barn. Once it gets bigger, it wouldn't be good. So we're gonna take it out. I'm a little sad about it, but okay, he's moved on to this next little area. We're gonna leave a lot of the trees up there, but just take out all the underbrush. We're gonna leave the big trees. And then Becca's working on taking this fence line out. Get all that cleaned up. Yeah, except Daddy's in the way now, huh? Film all this though. Once he gets it, this is your before, and then I'll show you the after here once he gets it partially cleaned up. Okay, this is day one. That's what we got done. Okay, so this is day 2 down here. It's a little hard to film and get all this done, but let me show you where we're at right now. So if you remember this big old tree that was up right there, it's down, and Jared's got most of it over at the brush pile now. Oliver and Beauty are over there resting. I think they're pretty much done for the day. And then Bryce and Becca are starting to pull stuff out of the barn. They got this little big old pile. Oh, you guys are having to hammer it up? Oh, that's a pain. Becca, you need overalls to match Bryce. It's a lot that's coming out though. I wonder why they had a floor in here. I wonder what it was for. Hey? Oh, that's... yeah, maybe so, huh? And then this is our non-burnable pile. So we're getting all the fencing pulled up. I've got almost this whole line down by the creek I gotta get, and then back behind the barn there's a big old fence line too we'll have to pull. We got a big old stack of tires. So we're getting quite a bit done. Oh wow, look at that. So we can't light our fire today. There's a no ban order around here, a no fire ban order, and no burn ban order. So we won't be lighting this today, but there's supposed to be rain over the next few days, so I'm sure once that happens we'll be able to light it on fire. The rest of day 2 was pretty much spent JR and the skid steer just pushing all the brush around, getting it piled up, and then Becca, Bryce, and Isaac and I worked on getting all the burnable trash out of the barn and from around the barn.
Well, we made a lot of progress today so far. The brush pile's getting huge. It's going to be a giant fire, and we got behind the barn cleaned up and beside the barn, and we're working on just the rest of it. We got a lot to do. Bryce and Becca have cleaned out this first stall. They're almost done. Show you what they got done. The Gonna get that cleaned out the rest of the way because this one part of the stem wall here is leaning, so we're gonna have to try to fix it. So I need that all cleaned out where I can dig alongside of the stem wall.
Next up on our old barn renovation and cleanup is going to be burning the giant brush pile. And I mean, this brush pile got huge, but we're going to show you that in the next video upload. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. And in the meantime, if you can give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button on your way out, we sure would appreciate it. Thank you so much.